Welcome back. Lucky for you, you have gone through all of the theory, well, the basic theory behind fundamental analysis. You are now thinking like an economist, like a financial analyst. And now it is time to go through the practical. So in this module, we're going to walk you through a short practical on how the rationale behind picking a currency pair or a forex pair, and the major drivers behind the forex pair. That way you can interpret and react to any news or economic updates as you see them. This is the groundwork of a fundamental analysis. Let's get started. So we have been talking a lot about the euro dollar and the pound dollar. These are the most popular currency pairs in the world. But now we're going to venture into other forex pairs. We're going to talk about the euro pound, the Canadian dollar forex pair, and gold dollar forex pair. Starting with the euro pound. The euro pound is measuring the value of the euro against the value of the British pound sterling. It's also called the channel because it acts like a channel or a tunnel between the two largest economies in Europe, United Kingdom and the Eurozone. It's also one of the most volatile forex pairs on the markets. So these are the drivers that we should be looking at when assessing the value of the euro pound. You look at the respective economic performance of each of the regions. You look at the political events happening in each of the regions. You look at the interest rate differential, basically the difference between the interest rates of the United Kingdom and the Eurozone, and then you look at speculation. Basically, with what's going on in the world, where do we see the euro or the pound being valued? Currently, the euro pound is valued at 0.85688. What this means is that 1 euro is worth 0.85688 British pounds. This means that that amount of pounds can buy 1 euro. Now, when you're valuing the euro pound, you have to look at the economic data concerning both of those regions. They're indicators. For the Eurozone, you have the Eurostats. The Eurostat releases the GDP, CPI, unemployment rates, etc., all on the first day of the month. For the United Kingdom, they have the Office of National Statistics, or the ONS, as they will call it. And they release the GDP on the first of the month. They release the CPI manufacturing trade balance on the 13th of the month. And they release the unemployment on the 31st of the month, or the last day. Now, if you remember our news and economic calendar video, you probably saw that there were way more euro news than what I just said now. And they were falling on different days. I said that the Eurostat releases on the first of the month, but what makes up the Eurozone is individual countries. And the economic data for these individual countries fall on various days of the month. So in theory, you can use the economic performance of individual countries in the Eurozone to predict the economic performance of the Eurozone as a whole. So which countries should you pay attention to? First, pay attention to Germany, because they are the largest economy in Europe. Then pay attention to France as the second largest economy, then Italy as the third, and Spain as the fourth. These four countries make up a large percentage of the Eurozone, and the economic performance of them gives us hints and clues about the economic performance of the Eurozone as a whole. Know this, if the Eurozone's economy is performing well, we're going to see the euro appreciate against the British pound. Conversely, if the United Kingdom's economy is doing well, we're going to see the pound sterling appreciate against the euro. So watch out for these upcoming events when you're doing your fundamental analysis. In the next video, we're going to talk about the dollar CAD forex pair. See you there.